7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Hey loves, so welcome back to Baby Girls Cafe. Today we're going to get our life in the kitchen and we're going to be making homemade gourmet candy apples. Yes, homemade gourmet candy apples. So if you're wondering, what is a gourmet candy apple? Well, it's not your traditional candy apple where you use hard candy, which is sugar based. We are going to be using chocolate, honey. For the gourmet candy apple, you're going to need a couple things. So you're going to need some white chocolate, some milk chocolate. You're going to need a couple toppings, to set the candy apples apart and make them feel special. So I'm going to be using pecans. I'm going to be using some of the Reese's Bites because I love Reese's Pieces. And I'm going to be using a Snicker bar that I chopped up. Make sure you get the king size Snicker because that's going to cover maybe one good size candy apple. So you're going to need the wooden dowels, and you can find these at Marshall's. Not Marshall's. You can find them at Hobby Lobby, Walmart, and Michael's. You're going to need you a nice apple. I have 7 green apples. I thought I had 8, so I had to use a different apple. But we're going to get 8 candy apples out of all of this stuff. We're going to be able to do 8 candy apples. You're also going to need some bags to put your candy apples in. And I got these bags from Walmart, and as you can see, they have a little silver disc where you can sit the candy apple down in there and you make it all fancy looking. Now, the reason I like to do the gourmet candy apples around the holidays is because I like to put them on my table as not necessarily a centerpiece, but a centerpiece, but I like to sit them in the plate, the charger, to decorate the table, and each guest that leaves can leave with a candy apple, and that's just a little takeaway gift that I like to put on the table. And everybody gets excited. Everybody knows that they're going to get their own candy apple, and it's just like a little treat to take home for the holidays to say thank you for joining me. I'm happy to see you, blah, 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 blah. So what we're going to do is, first, I'm going to show you guys how to jam the dowel into the candy apple. And what you want to do is you want to get the dowel in as straight as possible. Be aware that all of the apples are not going to look the same because some of these suckers are going to lean, and that's just the way that apples are set up. They lean with it, rock with it, lean with it, rock with it, so you can't be upset. Don't get frustrated. So what you want to do is you want to take the dowel and you want to press it in, start with a twisting motion, and then jam it into the apple until it's a good ways in there. We're going to do that 2 more times to make sure y'all get the full effect of it. Alright, and this is Big Mama right here. She's a special kind of lady, so she's going to go to a special somebody like me, myself, and I. No shade. But yeah, you're going to just jam her down in there. And you want to make sure that you wash your apples really good. I know a lot of people go through the process of using hot water, which I did, and they add other stuff like apple cider vinegar in there. That is not necessary. Just get some hot water, not boiling hot. Just hot enough to break the wax down or to remove some of the shine from the apples. And that will help the chocolate to stick to the apples a lot better, and it'll be a lot smoother. Especially if you're going to do the traditional type candy apples. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to add in a little bit of shortening because shortening helps the chocolate to run a little smoother. I'm going to add some more of the white chocolate into this bowl. I'm going to add about a teaspoon of shortening into it, so that I can melt the chocolate down and it can come to a nice thin consistency. And we're going to come back and we're going to get started on the candy apples. So I'll see you guys back here in a second. Candy apples. So we're back. Alright, love, so we're back and we're going to go ahead and we're going to start dipping the candy apple. So what I like to do is I'm going to sit the spoon on the plastic You need to put wax paper down so that the candy apples won't stick. So what I like to do is I like to tilt my candy apples at an angle and just twirl them around. And that's the first one. And then I'm going to do the same one for the white one. I had some red food glitter that fell over into the white one, but that's okay. We're going to keep right on rolling. So like I said, I like to tilt it and just roll it until I get it covered how I like it. And voila. So I'm going to do this big luscious one in chocolate. And I'm just going to tilt my chocolate over. And the reason you want to tilt it is because if you try to shake the excess chocolate off, the candy apple is going to start to look a little bit funny. Then we're going to go back in with another white one. And like I said, you just want to tilt it to get it as close up to the top as possible. It's no big if you don't. Go back and forth between the chocolate. And those ones right there, I'm just going to leave them plain. And these I'm going to decorate with different things. So I'm going to put the pecans on this one at the top. Let me just grab my towel because I'm getting chocolate everywhere, child. And then this one right here, I'm going to place some of the Reese's cups on. And you just drop them on there. And they will melt into the chocolate. Now, I like to do this one for Halloween especially because I feel like it's really, really pretty. Oops, some of them are falling off, but that's okay. And kind of just, you know, dip it in there a little bit. And this one takes a little bit of time, but that's okay. It failed, y'all. The candies didn't stick. I think the chocolate was too hot. Okay, so that was a fail. That's okay, though. So my Reese's cups didn't stick. As y'all can see, that one didn't work out so well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove the Reese's candy. I think my chocolate was still a little bit too hot, but that's fine. Like I said, nothing is perfect. So when I make a mistake, I just keep on rolling. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just re-dip that one. And then I'll just add some pecans on top, like I did the other one. Sometimes the Reese's work, but if the chocolate is still too hot, then it won't, the candy won't stick because of the candy coating on it. But that's fine. That is absolutely fine. So we have that one. The Snicker one will be fine. I'm going to dip that one in white chocolate. And all you want to do is tilt your candy apples. Try to get them coated evenly. And if you get to the top and you don't think it's enough on there, just take your little spoon so that your chocolate Snickers will stick. And just put a little bit on there. And then you just want to place the Snickers on the top of it. Y'all, I am making such a mess, but I absolutely, truly do love making these candy apples. They can be a little bit of a pain, but you just take your time and they come out perfectly. Now we're going to just sit that one down. I think I'm going to put a couple pecans on this one. See, the chocolate just wants to fall off, but that's okay. You just keep going. When they dry, they're going to be perfect. I promise. And we're going to just do this one in chocolate. I don't get too wrapped up about stuff like this because I promise you, once it dries, it's going to look fantastic. And try to make sure that they don't touch. So what I like to do to just add a little bit of decoration, I like to take the chocolate of the opposite color and just go around and kind of like, let me move these out of the way. That Reese's Pieces was a fail, y'all, but that's okay. I'm gonna put a few Snicker ones on this one. Dip it in a little chocolate and it'll stick. I mean, not Reese's, the Snickers, and just stick it on there, the chocolate. You can always go back after the chocolate has settled, which I think I'm going to do for the Reese's one, and then just add the rest of the Reese's, I mean not the Reese's, add the rest of the Snickers on there, let the chocolate cool, and just dip it back, a piece of the candy into the hot chocolate, and it'll settle just fine. Y'all, I have made a mess today. I'm telling y'all, the struggle is real. The struggle is real today, y'all. It's always real up in here, you know. Alright. So what I like to do is I like to take the opposite color of the chocolate, and I just messed that one up, but that's fine. And kind of just go in with a fork. Since I have the white chocolate, I like to take the black chocolate. If I use milk chocolate, I like to take the white chocolate and kind of like drizzle it over the milk chocolate ones, and that kind of gives it a really pretty effect. I'm going to move these bowls so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. But yeah, you just take it and kind of like drizzle it all over. And I'm going to do that on all of them, even the ones that I've decorated. You just take the chocolate and just drizzle it on top of the candy apples. It also helps like the nuts and stuff stay on the apple. I need to get another fork out of the dishwasher. But yeah, this is what I do to decorate the apples, and they look stunning after this. So you can really have fun, and don't get caught up on like how pretty you think they look, because I promise you, once the chocolate dries on these apples, they are going to be so beautiful. You won't even think twice about like the little mishaps, because they're so pretty anyway with the chocolate and everything that's going to be adorning them. Like you won't even think about all the other little stuff. It'll be like secondary, I promise. So let me grab another fork, and then we're going to go in with the milk chocolate. And this is always my favorite part. See, I got some on the stem, but that's okay. Like, I try not to get obsessed with like how something looks, especially if it's like this, because I mean, no candy apples are the same, and there's no perfect or right way to do a candy apple. As long as you get the chocolate on there and everything, it's fine. If somebody's judging you that hard over a candy apple, then you don't need to give it to them. Other than that, I really have enjoyed doing this video. It was a really short video. I had a little couple hiccups, but you know, that's life. That's what people say. So what I'm going to do is go back in with the white and just cross it over that black. And then I will, once my candy apples have set, because I'm going to stick them in the refrigerator for a little bit so that the chocolate can go ahead and set, then I'll clean off the stems, and it won't be that hard, I promise you guys. But yeah, this is pretty much the end product. I made a mess today, but that's fine. I did it for the gram, and I did it for YouTube. And that's all that matters. So yeah, we're going to let these sit. I'm going to add a couple more Snickers onto the white one that was kind of looking a little cray. And we're going to pop these into the refrigerator for about 10 to 15 minutes. Like I said, once they get all settled in or whatever, I'll peel the chocolate off the stems, and I'll show you guys how to bag them up and tie a cute little bow around them, and then you'll be ready to just, you know, serve them to your friends. Or if you want to sell these, you can too. People really love these kind of candy apples around this time of year. So I'll be back with you guys in a minute. I know my energy is kind of low today, y'all. The struggle bus is real, Lord. I have had the craziest week, but I am determined to get these videos recorded and edit it for you guys, because I love y'all. I love the comments. I love y'all keep coming back. So, you know, I'm going to do what it do. So I'll see you guys back here in a few minutes as soon as I get these all cooled down, get the stems cleaned off, and then we got to bag a couple of them up. And then I'm going to show you how to put a little bow on them and get them real cute and friendly. So I'll see you guys back here in a second. Alright, loves, so we are back and our candy apples are done. And as you can see in the side cam, they look beautiful. That's the one I was fighting with, but look at it now. It looks absolutely beautiful. It's got Snickers and and pecans on it. And look at this one. Look at that one. That one is so beautiful. And just the chocolate white one is just, it's just beautiful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to break the rest of the chocolate off of these. Grab a little knife. And just knock the chocolate off the sticks, because I'm going to be putting these in the bags. And yeah, and see, you need to make sure you put the wax paper down too, so that you don't have them getting stuck to anything. That one is just hard to get the chocolate off. And then what I'll do is, after I get them wrapped in the bag, I'll just take a warm paper, damp paper towel, and just clean the sticks off. So yeah, this is what the candy apples look like. They look so pretty. I'm so like, I'm happy, I'm satisfied with them. Just trying to get that stem clean. Yeah, but after you get them in the bag, just go over them with a, you know, a damp warm paper towel, and that will take care of the chocolate. Okay. But yeah, that's what they look like. They look so pretty. I'm going to put them in the front so you guys can see them. And I'm just so happy. Got a little piece of fallout on that one. Alright. That's so delicious. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little disc, open my bag up, and place the disc down in the bag. Then I'm going to place the candy apple into the bag on top of the disc. And they have some little ribbons, but I'm not going to use those. I have my own. So then I like to take the candy apple, twist it. Let me get my ribbons together. And I'm going to use, I want to use 3 ribbons on this one. If I can find the end of it. Y'all, this is a hot mess. But she riding my Tiffany Haddish voice. Y'all, I love Tiffany Haddish. Y'all gotta see that movie Girls Trip if you haven't seen it. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the ribbon, and I never cut it before I measure it out to make sure that it's going to fit all the way around. So once you got it tied, you basically want to take the side that hasn't been cut, and you want to loop it around your finger. And then you want to make sure you pull all 3 pieces through. Yes, hunty, and that they're even. And then you kind of want to cut at an angle so you guys can see. Child, I gotta get some better scissors. Then you just fluff out the bows. And then I just take this and I put it on the charger on the table so that it's a little decoration for the table setting. And that's pretty much what I do. So let's go ahead and let's do one more. Then I'm going to get the rest of them into a bag. And then we'll see the finished product. Now y'all, I would love to keep all these in the house. But being that she can't eat all of these, I'm going to take them and give them away. Let's get Big Bertha down in the bag. You know, she's big and delicious. This one is going to be for a special person, me, myself, and I. But yeah, you just take the bag and you wrap it. So I'm going to use the white and just the silver on this one. Then I'm going to do the same thing I did. And turn it towards the camera so you guys can see on the side. And then I'm just going to take it and wrap the bow. Just like that. Ooh, baby, baby. Y'all know that song? Making love between the sheets. Ooh, 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 ooh. That was my song growing up, y'all. When you need more scissors. I gotta get some more craft scissors, y'all. These ain't cooperating. And then you just fluff out the little bows. And you can use whatever color ribbon you want. You can go to Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's, and just these little things of ribbons are 99¢. And you know, this looks so beautiful on your plate for Christmas or Thanksgiving or anytime this year serving dinner. Like I said, you just set them on the charger, put a little place card there, everybody gets a candy apple, get something to take away, and it's just perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish all of these candy apples, get them all to the bag, get them all tied up nice and cute, and then I'm going to be back to close out the video. So I'll see you guys back here in a second. Alright, love, so we're back, and I am so grateful that I was able to get this video up for you guys. I really enjoy the videos, making the videos, watching other YouTubers, and just seeing how I've evolved and seeing how other YouTubers have evolved over, you know, the last 2 years since I really have gotten into YouTube. It's just been absolutely amazing to see the progress that I've made with lighting, the camera. I mean, I don't have the top of the notch or top of the line equipment, but what I have is sufficient for me right now. But just seeing where my videos came from to where I am now, I just feel so blessed to see myself from going from 5 subscribers to 50 to over 1,000. You guys have no idea how much this all means to me, and I just want to say thank you guys. And I hope you guys are having a good holiday season. The candy apples are done. As you can see, I've tied bows around them. And just put them in their little bags, and I'm going to go ahead and hand these out. Like I said, candy apples can go left, they can go right. There's really no wrong way as long as you get them coated the way you want to. Put a couple treats on them. You saw I had a big fail with the Reese's candy. And I think it was because my chocolate was too hot. I probably should have waited a little bit and just put them on one by one, but I didn't, and I paid for it. But that's okay, so you guys can see what not to do if you decide to add chocolate chips, or if you decide to add like M&Ms, because I've done ones with M&Ms. You can see what not to do. And I just want to, you know, be upfront with you guys. Sometimes I make mistakes. I don't have the best days in the kitchen. I just regroup, come back, and redo it. That's all you have to do. Always give yourself enough time to, if you have to restart something, you can do it. Don't get so wrapped around the axle if you can't get it right the first time, because there's going to come a point in time where you've done it so much until it's just natural. Sorry guys. It's just natural. It'll just flow effortlessly. So with that being said, I love you guys. I'll see y'all back here in a couple of days. Remember to treat people the way you want to be treated. That is the golden rule of life. And as long as you live by that, good things will come your way. Even when people seek to mistreat you or deny you what is truly yours, you will be blessed. So with that being said, remember, food is love. I love you guys, and I'll see you back here in a couple of days. Y'all in my garage.